Hey everyone, this is going to be part 9 of the track chair final assembly here. I've delayed in making a video because I've been working through some small items that would have been time consuming in individual videos. So I'm going to quickly cover those in this video as well as what I'm currently working on. I'm going to zoom into the power turn on box. I've got a few items here. First up is this finger pull to open the box. You can just grab onto it like that, pop it open. There's previously a very small knob on here. I have designed and 3D printed a new knob that makes it much easier to access. So you can come in here with your finger and pull on this, which flips open this nice lever. And then when you pull down on it, which is now much easier because you have more leverage, that turns it on. Then you can flip that back closed, close the cover, and it's on. And you can pop it back open, flip this down, pull it back up, it's now off, close that, and close that. So much easier to manipulate than the previous knob, so it should be a much better experience for the client here. Along with the power knob improvements, I've also added this LED flashing strobe. One of the things that I've noticed is it's too easy to leave the power on without any indication that you've got the power turned on. So it's two things. It gives you an indication of power on, and it's also a safety thing when you're driving it that you've got some notification to folks. So let me turn the power on and I'll show you how that thing flashes. So there we go. Flashing nice. Like I said, it's LED, so has very low power draw, and it's just plugged into 12-volt power accessory there. So I'll probably mount it into the middle of the roof when I get the roof on. So one of the other things I've been working on is here on the battery tray. I've got it down for service, and I've got this 3D printed power chain. And what you do is you put cable in there, and there's little covers that snap on each one of these links, and it protects cables from wear and tear, and also shows them how to move properly. And I've got that up here on this side. There's a whole group of power cables. So there's the chain that go up, and they come up right through there. This aluminum bracket is the end that supports the end of that plastic cable chain, and those cables come up here to the 12-volt out accessory jack. They come up to the winch, the secondary alternator, and main power up and around here. So I want to keep those from getting pinched when this 4-bar linkage goes up with the battery tray. So this thing does a really nice job of doing that. It took quite a bit of time to find the right chain, get all of those printed out on my 3D printer out of ABS plastic, and then get it all implemented on here and cleaned up the cable. So that's been another improvement here to make it better for long-term reliability. I've also been working on some few final tweaks here on the control box stand, most notably of how this control box unit attaches to the stand here. Now I've got 4 studs at the bottom of the box that go through these 4 holes. And previously I've been putting on these wing nuts. It's kind of a pain to reach, particularly some of the wires here. So I wasn't real happy with it. So what I did instead, this is the bottom of the control box here. These are the 4 studs that go onto the control stand. And so I added these little toggle clamps. And so now with those open, you just set this down onto the control box stand, and then you just reach under here, close that one, and close that one. And then it's held down onto the metal that goes there, but it's quick and easy, and you can still put on the wing nuts for better security if you so desire. So it's been a nice little improvement, but again, it took time to come up with what it takes to get these little toggle clamps, get them ordered, get them here, get them installed. So here I've dropped it on, and then I'll just flip that toggle there. And then as mentioned in part 8, I need to put the easy lock unit in. So that's this. This attaches to a large stud on the wheelchair to lock it into position. This one is electric release and manual release. So I came up with the manual release to click onto that with the spring and the cable. And that comes up here to this handle, which is easy to reach. So you can easily pull that, and it's got good spring return, so it stays locked. We've also got the release up here, and I think it's this one. Yep, there we go. And then it will click back, so I'll hit the button again. So that's all functional, how it's supposed to with the little control pad there. So that's another excuse me, piece of the puzzle done. And now we'll get to what I'm currently working on here, is these winch anchor legs. So those are here on the front of the unit and can be lowered to dig in, so that when you're using the winch from the front, you can keep yourself from moving. And as demonstrated in a previous video, these things are really dig some dirt and grab on. And so I'm getting everything put in here. Previously, these were all bolts. So I'm getting the pins cut to the right length and then putting in the holes. So I'll show you that operation. So here's a pin. I got it a little bit too long, so I'm going to put another hole in. I've got it set up here on the mill with digital readout. And these pins are interesting because it's a rounded surface, so you can't just hit it with the drill bit. Drill bit will just slide off the side. So first you have to hit it with a center drill first to pop the hole where you want it to start it. Then take that out and finish with the drill bit and do that. So a little bit time consuming and tedious for these pins, but it makes it nice for later with the cotter pins to hold these in, and a nice surface for all the loads to go into. So we're going to get after this pin, and then we can get started on the other side. Alright, so here we go. We got the winch anchor legs complete. So there's that one. And this one over here. And they're in the partway down position. All the way up. Extended. And back up there just for now. Alright, so that's going to be a wrap for this time here. I went over some of the little things that accomplished here over the last couple months, and then working through these winch actuator anchor legs there in the front, which just showed the operation. And that's going to do it for now. So our list is getting down there of what's left to do. It's still going to take a little bit. These little items take some time, but thanks for everybody for hanging with us. We'll catch you next time, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thank you.